Hello! Today we're going to be finding the greatest common factor of two monomials! The two monomials we will be working with are 21 times x to the power of 2 times b to the power of 3 and 70 x to the power of 3 times b to the power of 5. By the way, multiplication can be written as this or this. So first, you must know what is a monomial. A monomial is one algebraic term. An example is 7, 21y to the power of 5, and y to the power of second. Obviously, the two we will be using are also monomials. Step number 1. You need to know that 21 x to the power of 2, b to the power of 3 is equal to 21 times x to the power of 2 times b to the power of 3. It's the same thing with this one too. 70 x to the power of 3, b to the power of 5 is actually 70 times x to the power of 3 times b to the power of 5. So this is the reason why you can sort of split each of the things right here and work with them separately first. So now we're going to do step 2. What you do first is find the greatest common factor of 21 and 70. And you can do this because we split them apart and we can work with the numbers first. To find the greatest common factor of 21 and 70, we have to make a factor tree and do prime factorization. What you do is you find what numbers times each other equal 21. So some are 7 and 3. These are both prime factors of 21, so you are done. For 70, what you have to do is 10 and 7, but 10 is not prime, so you have to simplify that and make it 5 and 2. Now you want to see what numbers they have in common in their prime factorization. You do this because you want to see the greatest common number, and if there's 2, you just multiply them together. But in this case, there is only the 7. So 7 is the greatest common factor. Are we done yet? Not quite yet. Don't worry, this is much easier. Now you have to find the greatest number that x squared and x cubed both go into. In this case, it's x squared. If this is confusing, then what you can just think about is that x squared is equal to x times x, and x cubed is equal to x times x times x. And what they have in common, using what we did last time, is two x's, because this one doesn't have. So you just get x times x and x times x, which is x squared. And that's it for this one. The greatest common factor is equal to x squared. Lastly, we have to deal with the b cubed and the b to the power of 5. B to the power of 3 is equal to b times b times b, because this cubed means b times itself 3 times. B to the power of 5 is equal to b times b times b times b times b. What they have in common is 3 of the b's, so b cubed is their greatest common factor. Now we have the greatest common factor of all 3 parts, and we can combine them. So this one is 7, this one is x squared, and this one is b to the cubed. To combine them, there's a certain operation that we have to put in between them, and this is multiplication, because in the beginning, they were all multiplied together. So the complete greatest common factor is 7 times x to the power of 2 times b to the power of 3. Or it can be written just without the multiplication sign because it's hidden right there as this. Ta-da! We are done! Yay! Thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed this presentation on how to find the greatest common factor of two monomials. Thank you! Bye!